everyone, Jennifer here from My Purpley Life, and today I have another decoration video for you all today. And before I go ahead and get started, I wanted to share with you all a couple items that I received from a very nice lady on Instagram. She just recently started following me and got into the whole Philofax world, so she had sent me a few items from her Etsy shop, and her name is Catherine. She's also known as Mahalmade on Instagram, so you can check her out. I'll post a link to her profile down below, as well as her Etsy shop. She creates these beautiful charms for your planner, as well as some paper clips and things like that you can attach to make your planner look super cute. So because she sent me these items, I am going to base my theme around that. So here are the items. She wrapped this in this beautiful jewelry box, and the first item is dun, dun, dun. Look how cute that is. This is so cute. They're macaroons, by the way, if you're not familiar with them, but look at the packaging, very pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. Now this is a keychain. You can use it as a keychain, or you can use it as a planner charm, and I'm going to show you all how I do that. But isn't that super cute? And she made them in these really pretty purpley colors just for me. And then on here she attached her little signature, which says Mahalmade. Not sure if you can see that. Look how tiny that is. And then also a little heart on here as well. So really pretty. And then she also sent me this, which again, love the packaging. And there is her name right there, as well as her shop and her Instagram name. So I will definitely be hashtagging Mahalmade. So thank you, Catherine, for sending me these super cute items. These are paper clips, so I will be attaching these onto my planner so you can see how that looks. And again, she sent them in these beautiful purpley colors and gold. So I'm going to show you how I use them once we finish up our decoration here. So the theme of this is these colors. So they're very pastel, very pretty. So I took my empty box set here, which has all these thin tapes, thin washi tapes, and they are 7 millimeters wide. So they're not super thin, but they are thin enough that they won't take away from too much of the page, which I really like. And they come in all these really beautiful colors. I believe there are 20 of them. I don't know if they still sell this pack, but I know they sell something similar to it with summer colors, I believe. So you can go ahead and find that. I did purchase this from cutetape.com, and I will also be linking their link down below in the description bar. So the colors that I picked from that box are these beautiful pastel colors. We have, of course, my purples, and then this very, very light, almost sheer pink, and then I think this is like a blue, because there's another one in this set right there that looks like a green. So this is more like has a little hint of blue green to it. And then I will be also incorporating this gold washi tape, which is a glittery washi tape, which I got from the dollar spot at Target. Sometimes I still see them around, but I don't know if they are still available. But I'll be incorporating this gold glitter for the gold macaroon here, and the gold in the paper clip. So just a little hint of, like, I want to call it like a summer pastel theme, because it is summer pastel. It kind of reminds you of spring and everything, but to make it a little bit more summery, I'm going to add that little gold sparkle to it. So also, I don't know if you guys can tell, but in this little charm, there are little specks of glitter. Sorry, I can't find you there. Okay, let's zoom in here so you guys can see that. But yeah, do you see that little sparkle? Oh, so cute. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. These are how the pages look like before I start decorating. These inserts, I get a lot of questions about these inserts. They are printables that I personally printed out myself with my own paper and ink and printer, but they are designed by Philofaxy. If you want, you can go ahead and go on to Philofaxy.com, click on the Inserts tab, and there are tons of free printables out there for you to use. All I did was simply change the font to what I wanted it to be, and that was it. So again, I did this because I don't like the paper quality of Filofax, and I wanted to use a paper that I could use with all kinds of pens and markers and inks and whatever. So before you start decorating, you want to remove your pages out from your binder and you put it on a flat surface. I'm using my desk. Sometimes I put this on top of my cutting mat, which is now underneath everything. So let me go ahead and grab that. Okay, so now I have my cutting mat underneath me, and I also have my paper trimmer on hand for when I trim my washi tape off my pages. So the first color I'm going to start with, I'm going to do a gradient. I like doing these gradient colors where you go from you know, the colors of the rainbow. So I go green, purples, and then my pinks. So it's going to be in that order. So I'm going to start off with my green, or blue-green I should say. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put a pattern, and I'm going to take my scissors. These are my X-Acto Precision scissors, and I'm just going to cut a triangle right at the tip there. It's important that you use little scissors instead of big scissors, and that will help you cut out these little patterns here. So now I have sort of like this banner look, and I'm going to place that on the top of my page here. Just like so. I'm just going to rip that part off there. And I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to cut a little triangle. Like that. And I'm going to flip this over because this is going to help me put on the pages instead of trying to maneuver myself and trying to put the tape this way. I am right-handed, so I'm just going to flip this over upside down and then place the tape on that way. It's just easier for me to do it like this. I'm just following the edge of the paper like so. And then I'm going to put on this darker lavender purple. And again, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to create this little banner look on the edge. And place that right along this line here. Just rip that off. Same thing on the other side. I'm just gonna go ahead and fast forward this so you guys pretty much get the gist of what I'm trying to do here is just create these little banners with the washi tapes. So I am going to just play a little music while you guys watch along. I ran out of battery there really quick, so I'm just going to go ahead and finish up the bottom here. So now I'm going to take my X-Acto knife. Let me just zoom out here for you guys. And I'm just simply going to trim off the edges of the washi tape. Make sure the washi tape is pressed down onto the mat, and just follow the edge of the paper. And then that's all done there. I'm going to take my gold tape now, which is this one right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this so that it is a very thin piece. So I want it about that long. Oh, that doesn't cut well. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is take my paper trimmer and place this tape right in the middle of my trimmer so that I can get some thin pieces of tape. You will have to remove the backing here. And then place this right in the middle. Cut that in half, and I'm going to take it a step further. Let's just put this aside, and I'm going to make this even thinner. So I'm going to take half of the half I just made and make another half. And now I have instant thin washi tape. I'm just going to go ahead and place this onto my page. I'm not going to make any fancy banners with this. I'm just simply going to place this onto the page like so. Just that little hint of glitter. And same thing on the other side. Just like that. And again, I'm going to take my little paper trimmer or paper cutter and just simply cut those off right there. One more. Okay. So now that I have that done, I'm going to go ahead and do my stamping. Now the stamps that I'm going to be using today, I'm going to be using two stamp sets from Studio L2E. I'm going to be using these hearts right here because my paper clips are in the shapes of little hearts. And I'm also going to be using the Kawaii stamp set, which is very appropriate for this theme. And I'm going to be using these dots right here. So first I'm going to be stamping the lines. So I'm going to be grabbing this. And I'm going to be stamping this with Color Box Pigment ink in Robin's Egg Blue. And this, I think, goes well with this washi tape right here. Hopefully, I think so. But still, I wanted to keep it very pastel-like. And I'm just going to grab my stamp press by Fiskars and then put the stamp onto here so that I get precise, even lines. So as you can see, I just peeled that off the little packaging here and then placing this directly onto my stamp press. And now what I'm going to do is ink this up. I'm simply just going to take the ink pad and then dab it onto here. and then stamp. I'm going to flip this around, look exactly where I want to stamp on the paper, and use these four corners to sort of guide me where I want it to go. And when I'm ready, I can just go ahead and press down and scoot to the middle, just like that. Very light, very beautiful pastel colors. So I'm going to go ahead and do that all throughout the page. Go ahead and stamp my checklist with the hearts, and I'm going to be stamping with Versamagic chalk ink in Spring Pansy, and it's this really beautiful pastel color. So I have my stamp on this particular stamping block here, and I'm just going to take that dewdrop and just press it, lightly dab the ink onto the stamp. Make sure that it's well covered. And let me zoom in here for you guys so you can see exactly how I'm stamping. I'm going to stamp in between the boxes. You can definitely stamp the hearts outside here, but I like them in between the boxes. So it looks just like that. I'm going to go ahead and keep doing this along the page here. So that's pretty much how the stamping is with that. Now I am going to go ahead and place my little sticky notes for my events and appointments. I have this really cute, these really cute page flags that a friend of mine had sent to me. Her name is Love for Creativity. You can also check out her channel here on YouTube. I'll be posting her link down below if you want to see her YouTube channel. And these are super cute little macaroons again as well. So you can use these as page flags. I like to use them to write my events. And these are pretty long. I can also use these to decorate. For example, I'm going to take one here. This is really transparent. But you can also use these to decorate your pages like this. You can place one like here maybe, and then you can write something here. I'm just going to leave that there just to show you guys. I'm going to grab this purple one, except what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to cut it to size. I want this to fit onto here like this. So I will need to trim it. I can't stick it out so that the macaroon is sticking out like a tab, so I can know that there is something important there. I might do that. I might just leave that there. But I still want to trim this, or you can leave it. As you can see, it's transparent, so it might not block too much writing, but I think I'll just trim it. I want about that much trimmed. I'm going to place that, whoops, right there. Also, what you can do, since it's not really sticking, is I'm going to grab my adhesive, which is my removable adhesive. And I'm just going to run this along the back edge here, like so. And then now it will stick. Like that. I'm going to place a couple more here, maybe this green one. I'll put this one like this, maybe. And I can remove them and change them out as the days go by if anything changes. And then let's go ahead and place this back into my planner so you can see the overall look of it. Now, as you can see, when I'm placing this back into my rings, that the washi tape is coming off here. Let me zoom in for you guys so you can see that. But it's sort of bending the washi tape. So what I can do now is just re-punch the holes here so that it's not in the way. My favorite hole puncher to use is this mega thing here. And it is by We Are Memory Keepers. So all you do is just release this to unlock. I'm going to open this right here where it says open so that I can see where I'm punching. And I'm just going to punch the page right here. And just take that little bit of washi tape out there so that it will move freely. And then I'll do the same thing for this other one right here. See how I'm finding the hole, and I'm just going to punch that out. And just take it off like that. So you can see my little macaroon is kind of sticking out there, so that when I close it, it's sort of like a tab telling me, hey, there's something there that you need to know. So that's really cute. I'm going to be writing in some pastel colored pens, which I have done a review on recently. This is the Pilot Juice pen in pastel violet, so really cute pen there. And I'm also going to be writing in a metallic pen, which is the Pentel Sunburst Metallic, and I believe this is a violet color as well. So I almost forgot to show you guys the paper clips and how I attach my charm onto my planner. I get a lot of questions about that. So what I do is, as you can see, this chain is pretty short. So if I were to attach this onto my planner, it really wouldn't peek out through. It wouldn't hang on the side of my organizer. So what I'm going to do is make this a little bit longer, and what I use are these little straps which I purchased from Daiso. They come in a 10-piece set. As you can see, I've used quite a bit of them already. And basically they're just little keychains, so you can add any whatever keychain you want onto here and then use that. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to just clip this onto the other end of the clip here. So now it's instantly longer. And what I do is I like to attach this on the back of my planner and have it hang from the back ring here. Hopefully your planner isn't overstuffed and you can open your rings without anything popping out there. And then what I do is I take that end and place it here on the top ring. What you can also do is hang it from here on the bottom as well. But I like to have mine on the top because sometimes I like to have my planner stand up. And then what I also do here is have a fly leaf in the middle. I like to attach any other notes and things onto here. And then I'm going to take my little paper clips and just add that onto my page here. I'm going to attach, whoops, one on this end, like that. Look how cute that is. Eek! And then I can attach another one on this end, probably right there. But basically that's how that looks like. I have lots of other paper clips and things, but once I close it, there are the little cute macaroons popping up there. Probably scoot this over so you can see it. Isn't that the cutest thing ever? And then here is my chain. So that is how that looks. So when I stand this up, I know it's hard to see, but I like to place my planner standing up sometimes, and then you can see it just like that. When it's standing up, it'll be hanging like so. Or you can if you want, you don't have to place the charm in the back. You can definitely place it in the front of your organizer here as well. But you have different options. It's up to you how you want it to be like, but that's pretty much how my organizer looks. If you are interested in this planner in particular, this one is the Kikki K time planner in the medium size, and it is not available anymore, but sometimes I do see them on eBay every once in a while. But that's what that organizer is. I do have a review on it, and I'll post the link to that down below. And that's pretty much it. Can't wait to show you guys how these pages look like at the end of the week. Please don't forget to thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.